I fucked that up. Even the most simple fucking riffs can be the fucking coolest, and I still fucked that up. That's why I'm the vocalist, man. The song "The Morning." Yeah, when it first got sent to me, I'm like, fucking right. Fucking righty. That was so fucking Canadian. Just a cool fucking song, you know? Nothing crazy on the guitar, just pounding fucking straightforward. But what I really, really liked about the song was the verses, just the energy of the verse. And the more I worked through my vocals, I started kind of like developing this more rappy kind of flow in the verse. And we played the song live, and that's when I really started getting the flow of the verse. And it's awesome that we got to do that before we recorded the album. So yeah, that I just found a cool flow in the verse, and the chorus is just gigantic. Jay, our producer, added some really cool harmony ideas, and it's lucky I'm great with singing harmonies. You know, I'm pretty good with singing with myself. But he tossed some harmony ideas, and I nailed those down, and we made a big fucking chorus, and that's "The Morning."
All right, The Mourning. I'd say this is probably my favorite song off the record. It's got really fun riffs to play. It's just like super bouncy. It's in the low tuning. It's just really just cool shit to play. You know, it's just fun. And Kai and I both get to do solos. I get to bust out the wah and do a little bit of tapping, and that's fun, obviously. Yeah, the weird part about this song is it's called "The Morning," but not like good morning. It's you'll think you're in mourning, but for some reason we put a monotone rooster at the beginning, and it goes like cock-a-doodle-doo, 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 cock-a-doodle-doo. And unfortunately, this is probably going to get deleted because it's X-rated. I've said cock way too many times, and yeah. Way to go, Beef. Morning's great anyway.
The Morning. I love this song. It's a ton of fun to play, and it's a blast to listen to. You know, you put on some headphones or crank it up in your car. It's just got a really cool groove and vibe to it. Beeve came up with the riff that we ended up writing this song from, and that riff is the verse. In the verse, there's this slinky little turnaround thingy that he does, and it just sounded weird and really cool when he played it to me for the first time. It's got this, you know, and I was like, what the fuck is that, man? And he's like, I don't know, you know, and I was like, well, let's write a song out of it. And the song wrote itself from there. You know, we kind of have this really cool intro with the toms and stuff that builds up into this verse. John did a phenomenal job on the vocals. I wrote the vocals for this, but it was more chanty. John brought in kind of more this rappy kind of style to it, along with the chants, and then the pre-chorus gets super heavy. Him and Jay Van Poederoyen, our producer, they worked out some really cool stuff to make the vocal part really cool. And John absolutely nailed it like he did the whole fucking record. He just killed it. The other thing that I really like about this song is there's two guitar solos. Beeve and Kai get to strut their stuff. And the thing that I love about it is it's not your typical just shredding guitar solos. It's really thoughtful stuff. And you can hear the distinct styles between the two guys. You know, Beeve's got his tapping thing going on. You can hear his roots coming through there, and then you got Kai just, you know, with the whammy pedal and going nuts and just making really interesting sounds. So both those solos were really well done. Just the whole song is just a really cool fucking song, and I'm glad that it made the album.
The Mourning. This is a weird one for me because it was one of my least favorite songs going into the recording process. I think it's because as a songwriter, you're so immersed in the step-by-step process. You almost hear songs in fragmented pieces, and it's hard to listen to a song the way the average listener gets to hear them. With that being said, when I heard the final mix of this track, I was absolutely floored because I finally heard it as a whole song and not the way I was hearing it before we started the tracking of it. And once again, hats off to the producer because they're always known for hearing the end product in their heads. And he had faith in this song and he knew what to do. He got it from us and he delivered.
It's not easy being strange and out of the norm. This song, The Mourning, to me means it's a struggle if you're going to find your own identity amidst everyone. It's really easy, I'll take this as a personal way, but it's really easy for me to feel lost amongst the crowd and that I'm insignificant based on the big picture, like sometimes it's really easy to just feel like a worker ant and that you don't really have a purpose. That's bullshit. That's a bullshit mentality, and you should never listen to that voice. Everyone is definitely has their own worth, and everyone's voice deserves to be heard. And in this time of cacophonous outrage on social media where it's really hard to distinguish the truth amidst all of that, doesn't change the fact that everyone's entitled to their opinion, whether you agree with it or not, and how we choose to communicate to each other, that's up to us to do that in a positive way. The Mourning is a really, really nice mix of a super heavy groove song with a great chorus that's just excellent and melodic. And when you read the lyrics, it changes everything. For me, it's an easy song to follow along to and get lost in the structure and rhythm of the song. And then you read the lyrics and it completely changes everything, at least for me. And it's very much that there is always going to be a voice or this looming, gray cloud over your life that says, trying to push you down, trying to hold you down. And you just don't buy into it. Just don't buy into it. You're worth more than you think, and everyone needs to see it.